Remember that if you would like to support this channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon. All it takes is $1 a month. And now, our feature presentation. Okay, this is a video that I owe a friend of mine to. Yes, it was my friend, the same guy who always gets shoutouts at my updates, who was nice enough to provide me a copy of this game. And what better way to do so than now? This also doubles as a test because if you've seen my mid-month update, then you already can tell that, yeah, how do I put this in the right words? No, seriously, how do I put in the right words? Basically, yeah, my old Mac, after like what, a decade, bit the dust, suffered from a hard drive failure. So I'm left now with little choice but to, well, use my laptop for it. And the good news is that everything is actually running well. I hope. And yep, everything is gonna go good. I know it's gonna go good because it's actually gonna be nuts. But yeah, I'm here to show off this game because I owe him at least, and you're probably gonna see more than one video of this. Ladies and gentlemen and others, I welcome you one and all to Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. And this is a game I really have been looking forward to playing. I really am looking forward to this game big time because this game, I heard a lot of good things, but there was also a lot of controversy behind it. A lot of controversy because, well, the people who made this game, From Software, they're not sugarcoating it. And thankfully, it's a single-player experience, so that Activision doesn't dare add microtransactions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, made by the same people that give us Dark Souls. How ironic. How very ironic, isn't it? Very ironic that the same people who are responsible for giving us a good, like, the same people that give us, like, I don't know, having us die a lot, gives us this. And yeah, the title's language is in Japanese. But for the sake of this, the voice, yeah, you could have it in English. And for the sake of this showcase video, I'm pretty much going to show an English dub. Because it would make sense. Let's get started. Standard controls, blah, 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 blah. Next, blood, subtitles. I don't know if I'll just set it to mild because I don't want to risk it. Yeah, because if they show like blood, yeah, that's like an automatic demonetization. Because why not? I'll just set it mildly so that way it doesn't affect it. Though if my video for whatever reason gets age restricted, what can you do? Hey, I'm not one to decide, but hey, like I said, what can you do?
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
Is the war finally over?
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
What's the matter, Stray?
Nothing left to lose. Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, Wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
That's pretty amazing for an introduction. I like it. I really do. I'm reminded of when I played Neo, and Neo was just so much fun to play. Despite the fact that I've died so much, it's not funny. I don't think I'll ever plan on finishing it, but I plan on looking forward to the sequel, Neo 2.
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
And thus, it has begun. Not much of an intro, but hey, what can you do? Now we can pick up items. This is an ornamental letter. Kuro's Wolf. Your destiny awaits you as the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent, stay vigilant. Yep, looks like we're gonna have to rely on stealth for this job. Press the X button to jump, which is something you never see. And near the air, near a wall, you can press the X again to do a wall jump. And wall jumps you'll probably need. And a game like this really does give you a lot to do. We are in the Ashina Reservoir. This game really is amazing to look at. I'm not gonna lie, it's just awesome. Now when you reach a wall, you can hug it by pressing the square button. And you can shimmy by using the left analog stick. You're going to need this because you're going to have to go all stealth for the job. Because you don't want to go in rushing through. While you're hugging the wall, you can use the left analog to peek at your surroundings. This is especially important if there are enemies nearby, and you want to get through it unscathed. Advance without seeing me by crouching in bushes or moving under floors. You don't have a sword, use stealth to avoid enemies, and head to the Moonview Tower. If you're about to be seen, you'll find warning markers that appear above enemies' heads. I get a Metal Gear vibe from this.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. unworthy of our concern.
That's the gist of it in a nutshell. Okay, we made it under. Now you can press the down button to eavesdrop.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
I will mention that this game isn't for everybody, but I really like these kinds of games where you get to be a samurai. And I am excited for when the Samurai Shodown remake comes, but I'm not going to be getting that game for a while, because my priority now is to get an all-in-one PC. And getting that is also a necessity.
The Moonview Tower door. You check that it's locked, right?
It's certainly locked, but nobody fixed that hole in the wall.
That? Don't worry about it. The hole faces the edge of a cliff. No one could pass through it.
No one can pass through it, they say. Well, we'll see. When you're near an edge, you press the square button to ledge hang, and you can shimmy with the left analog stick. Yeah, this game offers you a lot to do. And then once you reach a certain point, you can press the square button to climb up. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay, now to ledge hang. You can press the X button to jump, and when you're near the ledge in the air, press square to ledge hang. Yes, you are going to need this and a whole bunch of other skills if you are to proceed. And if you also wonder why my voice is a bit louder, because I'm on my laptop. Thankfully, my laptop has 12 gigabytes of RAM, meaning I can handle this. Though it's going to take a while for me to adjust. No, that isn't it. Okay, so what am I to do now? Ah. Yeah, you're also going to need to do a mix of wall jumping and reaching up.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
We obtained the Kusabimaru, a katana given by Zuro, the Divine Heir. We earned the trophy Revered Blade, an heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way into the hands of the wolf. The name Kusabimaru beseeches, a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy, a mantra the blade itself may manifest.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Nice, we obtain a healing gourd. A gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine. Resting also refills it. Made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen. Though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
Now then, Were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it.
You can cycle through various quick items and use each according to your situation. For instance, if you've taken damage, you can recover vitality with the healing gourd. Press up on the D-pad to use the quick item, while left and right you can cycle. Now we can open the equipment menu. This allows you to change and your currently equipped quick items. There are 5 slots to be able to equip and switch out quick items as needed. And one such quick item is this, the healing gourd. And there's also the homeward idol. A small palm-sized wooden Buddha can be used repeatedly. It's used to return the user to the last-minute sculptor idol or the dilapidated temple. Held by the wood ever since he was saved by its father. Its corners are rounded with use. This is the inventory. Items currently in possession can be viewed through the inventory. Categories are selected via L2 and R2. You have the quick items here, you have the key items, and you have upgrade materials. And these are the options. A shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way to achieve this. When its posture breaks, he is vulnerable to a death blow. Pressing the R1 button to attack, and after you break it, press it again to do the death blow. Now you can toggle your targets with the R3 button. But I'd rather not want to take any unnecessary risks. Besides, the enemy can appear where you least expect it, and your best option is you have to rely on stealth. This has a Metal Gear element to it. And yes, a game like this is not easy to play. It just isn't. You just gotta be cautious, you have to be wary, and more importantly, you need to be aware. Well, I guess I tried that. And there you go. That's pretty simple on how this game works. Oh, hello. Yeah, once their guard is broken, then you pretty much got it. That's pretty much as it is in a nutshell. Sometimes relentless attacks is not enough. Deflecting enemy attacks is another way to damage their posture. A master shinobi must use a combination of deflect and attacks to achieve victory. At the moment the attack lands, you press the L1 button to deflect it. Well, that sucks. That's not the fun way to die, but yeah. I guess I learned the hard way, you have to deflect. But there is a lot more to learn about this game than you should know. What I mean, come on. And there's also that. You can be stealthy. You can be stealthy if you want to. See what I mean? You don't have to always rush in to attack. Sometimes being the best defensively is the difference between life and death. Like that, see? If you time it well enough, you can deflect enemy attacks. And that's going to be especially useful against some of the more tougher enemies. By locking onto your target and keeping your enemy in front of you, you'll find it much easier to not only attack, but also to deflect and perform other actions. Press the R3 button to lock on the target, and you can use the right analog to change your targets. And you can change the targets with the right analog. You can even jump, you can even move about if you wish, but you don't want to do anything that rapid. Like that, see? But remember, your posture can also be affected as well. And if you block too much, let's just say that you lose and you'll end up being on the receiving end of a killing strike. Like that, see? You see that gauge on the bottom when you normally, like, block attack? Yeah, like that, see? If you block too much, that can actually really suck. The gauge on the bottom tells you how much you can be able to guard attacks. And the more you guard attacks, the more likely you're going to end up getting your guard broken. And we got to deal with the first boss. A counter slash is performed immediately after deflecting. This allows you to deal posture damage without giving the enemy a chance. Deflect with L1, and after deflecting, use a counter slash with the R1 button. Like that, see? And yeah, most of these guys got like multiple health bars. You can tell because of up top on the top left of the screen, you see circles. When you see circles, that's how much health these guys have. They're death blows. Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows. The number of death blows is shown as the red markers above their vitality, and each death blow removes one marker. And like that, see? Yeah, simple. But do not let this fool you. This game will kick your butt. We obtain pellets, medicinal pellets that slowly restore vitality. A secret treatment passed down for generations in these lands. Records say has been used in battles since times long gone and lent to the famed resilience of the Shina warriors. A pill case full of these would also serve as a neat little battle charm. So you actually seem to get an idea of how this entire game works. And doesn't open from the side, huh? Okay, then we'll have to resort to an alternative method. I see. Okay. Then I guess I'll make a note of it. Just gotta be careful and make the right move. Yeah, like that, see? Simple. You gotta use a combination of wall ledges and ledge hanging in order to do that.
You know that secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Yup, you gotta be aware of your surroundings. Oh, I didn't expect that. You can cycle through various quick items and use each. If you've taken damage, you can use the healing gourd by pressing up on the quick items and cycling through it left and right. Like that, see? When you're near the edge, press the square to ledge hang. Gotta press the circle button and drop down. Okay, thankfully it's not that serious of a fall. And this one gives you a medicinal pellet, which restores vitality, as I've already mentioned many times. Oh wait, I already mentioned it once? Okay. Gotta explore my surroundings before I do anything rash. There's a statue nearby. This appears to be the escape route. Let's call the divine air with the reed whistle.
Wolf, you found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
To think that this is the only way, to run from the fated bloodline, is the only answer. Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire,
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
my lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then.
You're right. We need to get onwards. And hopefully we can get this guy to safety. Now, isn't this a beautiful scenario?
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
Leave this to me.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way.
So that is Genichiro Ashina. Oh boy. And dead. This is a scripted fight, so no worries.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
Wow. At least we tried. Honestly.
What is this?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Okay, so what just happened? We earned the trophy Shinobi prosthetic. We obtained said prosthetic, the artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor, a replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts and is stained thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained. Okay, so what did he do?
What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Sure. I got some questions. How did you get here?
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
Alright, let's ask about the left arm we got.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
Oh, don't worry. You already said too much, but at least I know what I need to know about this prosthetic. What about the Divine Heir's blood?
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the Divine Heir...
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that.
I see.
You're quite the strange one, yet other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along.
You expect me to get along with that? Please.
You see the kind-faced Buddha there? That isn't one of mine. It was carved by the true sculptor. When a man must confront what is inside of him, it can probably be of help.
Confront what is inside him?
Anger, sadness, or perhaps old memories of times long gone. That kind of thing.
I wish I had those memories of a time long gone, but alas I don't. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole impetus. You need to commune on the idol. Here is the idol's menu. This serves as a checkpoint and can be found throughout Ashina. Resting at an idol will replenish vitality and restore one use of resurrection. Additionally, quick items and spirit emblems in storage will be added to your inventory. With some exceptions, resting will also revive defeated enemies. This is all really beautiful to look at. And we also get more medicinal pellets. We actually get 2 pellets, actually. And this is one of the advantages of the prosthetic, the grappling hook, which allows access to normally unreachable places and a chance to take the high ground. Nearby grapple points are designated with a circular symbol. When it turns green, it's within reach. You press the L2 to use it. Let me demonstrate. Like that, see? This allows you to propel further and propel higher distances. Now this is actually one of the more cooler things I've ever seen. Wow, look at this view. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And yeah, the thing's kind of a bit tricky. We found a sculptor's idol. With this, you can now travel between sculptor's idols that have already been communed with. You can access that during the travel menu. We're going to be using this ability a lot in our journey. And nothing like a moment to strike! Approach from the sky, you strike from below. Enemies drop loot, such as items and money. Multiple enemies can be looted at once and from some distance away. Items found in the world are different, and they must be either be approached to be picked up. Press and hold square to acquire loot, but when you're near a world item, you just press the square button. Yeah, see what I mean? We got another pellet. And this is a ceramic shard, a piece of pottery that breaks with a satisfying crack. Throw it at an enemy to draw their attention. Throwing and smashes some pieces make for a popular sport among Ashina boys. Even after growing up, they remember the old games well. Oh, that's not good. Going up. What, you weren't expecting a surprise? I'm up. Okay. Oh, you left me no choice. Get wrecked, punk. Oh dear, I must have attracted more angry mooks. Dude, did you even try? Come on, game. There's 3 targets. Not what I had in mind for this game, but I guess I can accept it. Oh goody, I've attracted the idiot. Bullets and other projectiles can be deflected. Dude, you're such a dummy. Yeah, it was also around that time where they started using real-life ammunition. Not a pleasant time, to be exact. Nice, we got a fistful of ash. Throw it at an enemy to distract it. In Ashina, the snow falls thick, and thus the hearth runs thick with ash. More pellets, how nice. Really, you smacked me? Oh, come on, really? Yeah, the L1 button also serves to guard. Commune with the idol. Nice, we got another idol found. Unseen A at 30%. We get a shuriken wheel, a mechanical device made by the mechanical genius Dogen. Can be fit to the prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. While in this palm size, a surprising number of shuriken can fit inside, as the edges were designed for stacking. A fine example of what can be achieved when one matches mechanical finesse with a shinobi's talent. This is actually pretty awesome. Shinobi tools can be used on their own. By giving them to the sculptor, they can be fitted in the prosthetic. You can quickly return them via travel or by using the homeward idol. May as well do that. let us return back, so that way we can give the goods and then try it out. Like I said, this game really does offer a lot of deep complexity, and that's what makes it worth it. Because let's be fair, it's just a lot more fun when you get to experience it in such a manner. And just who might you be?
You truly returned from the dead. The power of the dragon's blood. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Who are you?
My name is Emma. I am a doctor serving a certain master.
What master?
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity. However, my master gave explicit orders to assist you in any way I can. I'm not telling you to trust me. However, I must fulfill my master's orders. The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine. I am a doctor, and I will assist you in that capacity.
Nice.
You made this gourd.
Yes, it was intended for Lord Kuro, but it seems he entrusted it to you. I'm sure you may have noticed, but the medicinal waters in this gourd spring forth on their own. Even after being emptied, you will find it full again after a short rest.
Yes. Is there a way to improve it?
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes. Medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume of these medicinal waters. If you find any, bring them to me.
All right.
I see. I don't have any seeds.
Goodbye.
Thank you. You've proven to be of help.
I found one.
A shinobi tool?
Yes.
I said before that your prosthetic arm was a fang. But by fitting shinobi tools to your arm, you'll be able to change the form of that fang. Thick shields, break them into splinters. Swift foes, bring them down from afar. Fitting more devices means more ways to slay your enemies. If there's someone that needs killing, there's a proper way to kill them. That's all there is to it.
Seems you know this prosthetic very well.
I should calm myself. The more I speak of bloodshed, the more demonic my sculptures will become. Give it ear. I'll fit that tool for you.
I present that. Let's fit it. Fitting prosthetic tools. Regular shinobi tools found in the world can be specifically adapted to the shinobi prosthetic via the Fit Prosthetics tool menu. Loaded shuriken. There you go. Now we have that and we're set.
Yes, right. That kind-faced Buddha you see over there. Don't do anything funny with it.
Prosthetic tools are shinobi tools adapted for use. They can be equipped in the equipment menu, and using them consumes spirit emblems. You open it with options. You can equip, then press R2 to use it, and then triangle to switch. Prosthetic tool equipment slots have been unlocked. There are 3 slots available to equip and switch out tools. On the equipment selection screen, they can be viewed through the triangle button. Like, for example, loaded shuriken. Spirit emblems are required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained from defeating enemies in the world and purchased from sculptors' idols. If you pass near them, they will find their way to you. I see. Well, that makes it interesting. You can actually purchase spirit emblems like this. There are 4 kinds. You have all, quick, key, and upgrade materials. There, see? You can hold up a lot at a time. And with this, we can now proceed. I'm going to be doing an hour of this, and then hopefully once I reach a save point, rest up, you kind of get the memo. But I do this to make sure that I finally make good on my word that I can get this game in. Like I said, this game is not for everyone. This game's only for those that like to put... Wait. Okay, really? I gotta deal with that wolf again? Please do me a favor. Okay, who did I anger now? He's got 2 health bars, I see. Then we're just gonna have to improvise. And I always love improvisation. These are perilous attacks. Some enemies use unguardable attacks signified with a danger zone. When they occur, watch carefully and look to perform a response. L1 as the thrust lands, but before it lands with a sweep, you jump. For grabs, you can either jump or sprint out of their range, or using the circle button to step dodge. Like that, see? Just make sure your spirit gauge doesn't break. You know that posture gauge down below? That also doubles as your guard meter. Well, that's a bummer. Not I died? Well, that sucks. I'm gonna try that again. That's like twice now.
Take my blood and live again.
Well, this is a surprise. You can either choose L1 to die or R1 to resurrect. The Divine Heir's blood grants the ability to return from the dead using resurrective power. You earn the trophy resurrection. 1 charge is always restored by resting at a sculptor's idol. Killing enemies restores more charges. Resurrection becomes unusable immediately after using it, but killing it won't make it available again. So basically you have a second chance. Yeah, and there you go. You gain a loose prayer beard. Offering 4 of them at an idol will increase max vitality and posture. You have 1 bead in your possession. Think of them like heart pieces from Zelda. You also get a gourd seed from which healing waters spring from. Give to Emma to increase the maximum uses of the healing gourd. This twisted gourd of medicinal waters was known throughout Ashina since long ago, but it was the extraordinary healer Dolgan and his pupil Emma who discovered the self-replenishing nature of this seed. See what I mean? You're actually going to have to be a little smart. We also get a fistful of ash. Oh yeah, you have to also hold down the button. Anytime you see that, you hold it down and you can be able to, like, I don't know, be able to, like, get stuff. Come on, big boy, you want a piece of this? Really? No, I'm dead. And you know what? I may as well stay dead this time. Jeez, I really wasn't paying attention on this. That's on me. Sad to say. Experience toward the next skill point are currently sent in halved and halved upon death. Everything lost is gone for good. There are no means to escape this loss. However, through the grace of the gods or Buddha, it may not be impossible. It may not always. No, you're not gonna do that. Oh my god, why did I not? Why did I? Ugh. No, you don't do that. Seriously, you have to resort to this? I'll be taking some of that change back. We'll get another ceramic shard, but does it mean I gotta... No, I already beat the boss. Well, that's a relief. Oh my god, what a dummy. He didn't even notice I was here. And you? Can go bye-bye. Jerk. More items the merrier. Nice. We also get Ungo Sugar. Sugar candy made that sustains its blessing. It temporarily reduces vitality damage. Bite the candy and take the stance to impart its human benediction. You endure the excess karma of man from the spirits within. Senpu monks spread this candy across Ashina in honor of military heroes. I see. Okay, bung boy. And you're dead. Goodbye. Who else I gotta deal with? You can also perform stealth blows on opponents unaware. Lock on with R3, then jump, and then you plung with the R1 button. Which, if you've already seen on this video, you can probably guess how that turns out. Now, where am I gonna get a good... Not like that. Yeah, I'll have to hit the high road. Now the enhanced physical abilities option can be unlocked in the sculptor's item menu. Here you can spend 4 prayer beads to create a prayer necklace, which will permanently increase your max vitality and posture. You can only hold up to 9. You don't have any prayer beads, so there's not much else you can do. But let us travel back to the temple. There's still another place we gotta go. And I think I'll probably end the video here, because I don't want it to take too long, and I don't want it to bore you guys either. But yeah, this is also my first attempt at trying to record on my laptop, since I have enough RAM to do it. 12 gigabytes worth.
Yes.
Like what?
I died. The Divine Heir's voice reached out to me, and suddenly I was alive again.
So you died, and now you're alive again. So that means it has to do with resurrection.
Resurrection?
Lord Kuro. It's said to be a power of the Divine Heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection. They are revived upon death, repeatedly.
Impossible.
Yes. It is rather strange, and yet, it is happening here and now. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost. I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf.
That's true.
Is this a gourd seed?
Yes. Bring it here. Plant the seed into the gourd. Perfect. Now the volume of medicinal waters in your gourd will increase.
Nice, we get increased usage.
Such a strange medicine.
Is it strange? I don't take any offense to that. If it's effective, then that's cause for celebration, whether it's strange or not. That's what my mentor Dogen taught me.
I see.
Please bring me any other gourd seeds you find. I should be able to further increase the volume of the medicinal water. Goodbye.
Noted. Noted indeed. And now we have like 2 uses. Hopefully that can be of some use. Let us rest. And I think I'll probably end this video here. Because let's be honest. This game's a lot of fun and I hope to do more. And hopefully when I do more, I hope to level up so I can get strong enough. If you guys would like to see more of Sekiro, and I'm hoping that you guys do, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. My friend, you wanted me to cover it? You got it. I love this game a lot, and if you guys want to see more, feel free to tell me. I may do a part 2 if anyone is interested. But I got a lot of other stuff that I need to get out of the way, such as my other playthroughs. And thankfully, if this test goes well, you're going to be seeing me finish up the rest. It's just that I'll just probably use my Mac to do thumbnails, and that's that. So yeah, that is it. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.